Hello, hello. I'll wait a minute and see who all comes in. I wonder why the lighting looks so bad. It's actually super bright in here. It just looks like it's dark in here. If I move some of these over. How's everyone doing today? My one person, two people. Woo! Awesome, awesome. I hope everyone had an awesome weekend. I think it's funny when you first start the live till people actually come in here. I never know what to say to just kind of get things going and stuff. So I'm just kind of waiting. How's everyone doing? Awesome channel. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Hostel and Dawn. All right. Well, thank you. Welcome. Hey, Eileen. Welcome. I'm doing really well. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. I've got a 9-inch by 13-inch tile I'm getting ready to paint on. So how's everyone doing and how was your weekend? My weekend was way, way too busy. I honestly overextended myself for the weekend. I did way too much this weekend. All right, Miriam Perez. All right, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Hey, H7, welcome. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to do this one. Real light colors here. Oh, I guess I should make sure that I almost got paint everywhere. Super close. All right. So there's some white. And I do not have that much more left of this one. Hey, Katie, how are you doing? How was everyone's weekend? My weekend was awesome, but I am worn out. I way overextended myself for the weekend. I way overdid it. Yesterday, I pretty much slept all day. It was way too much going on for me this weekend. And I was wore out and just crashed yesterday pretty much. A lot of things like that's really hard for me with my, I have a lot of fatigue still and a lot of different health issues, you know, because there's a lot of health issues I haven't even really talked about on here. Nothing big though. Hey, Rosalie, how are you doing? Welcome. I was just asking everybody how their weekends went. I had a art co-op, like an art collaborative sale. And then I also had our big community garage sale. And then many other things. So I actually had way too much going on this weekend. I didn't even make it to get my blood work yesterday. I totally missed going. Yes, H7. I was super busy getting ready for both the sales, and I should never do that again. I shouldn't make it multiple sales in one weekend, and then people ask me if I want to do this or that event, and I always say yes, and I need to really check my calendar and make sure I'm not double booking myself and things like that. This weekend was absolutely way too much. This was for the colors. I used white, a light cobalt hue, a which one is this? This is denim blue, and then blush pink. Those are the colors I was using. But my sales were very successful this weekend, so that was super awesome. Super exhausting, but super awesome. So, yeah, I hadn't been uploading a lot because I was super busy. And then also, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I just was not feeling it. I think this last month I gave myself this like, okay, I'm going to upload this new beginner series. And at the beginning of the month, I had said, I'm going to upload a video every single day for this series and still do my lives. And that was way too much. That was way too much. And I burnt out early in the month. And I just need to really be realistic. And I'm not going to set a whole bunch of, I'm going to do this many videos in this day. I'm going to do the videos that I feel like doing. I think when I set criteria that I'm going to do, then I just create videos instead of actually like quality art, quality content. And that's what I want to give you guys, not just because I said I would do a video every day, do a video every day, you know. Oh, hey, Joanne, welcome, welcome. Hey, Amber Davenport, welcome from Tri-Cities. I'm in Washington as well. I'm down in Southwest Washington, though. Welcome, everyone. Hey, Mike. I was just telling everybody I worn out from our busy weekend, but I think I need to get this to scoot over just a little bit. And then, so yeah, I think when I give my career or like, it just puts pressure on the art, and then it's not like quality from the heart. And so I'm just going to create like the type of art that I'm feeling that day and the type of video I'm feeling. I'm not going to like say this type of video is going to come out, every day this month or whatever. No, I have not done an entire countertop. I would like to do an countertop. I've done coffee tables and dining room tables. And the only reason I haven't done a countertop is I'm not too familiar with resin yet. I want to work with resin a little bit more. And then once I become a little bit more familiar with resin and I'm really know the ins and outs of resin, I'm going to start, I definitely want to do some countertops and a whole bunch of other stuff. But you would have to put a epoxy resin over the top of a countertop. And I just haven't worked too much with that yet. So, all right, guys, I'm going to move this one out of the way. And then I actually have one right below it. And so I will be doing that one next. So, yeah. Oh, hey, Monica, how are you doing? You're driving? That seems to be our routine here. Okay, guys, I'm going to do the next one in some blues and turquoise. And yeah, stone coat countertops is a good one. There's several that I really, really like. Yeah, resin is so awesome. And I would love to do a resin countertop. Why does it look dark on the screen to you guys? Because when I'm looking on my laptop, it looks dark, but it is bright and lit up in here. So I hope it's not dark for you guys. I hope you guys are seeing it nice and bright. So I'm going to put a bunch of white in here, and then I'm going to start layering a few blues. So this one's going to be pretty much white and blue. But yeah, I want to work with resin a little bit more. And then, yeah, sometimes there's just a yuck. Okay, that one's clogged with yuck. We will move on to the next one. And that's a really nice bright blue there. But, and then we'll use the potato blue. I'm just kidding, the phthalo blue. But lately I've gotten to calling it, it's just easier, potato blue. You would love to do resin? Yeah, I would love to too. But I also am waiting for summer, and so I can have the windows open and really good ventilation. But yeah, resin's pretty awesome. There's a pretty cool couple who does a lot of resin work here on YouTube. I don't know if any of you guys watch Artists Till Death. They're a really cool couple, and they do a lot of live streams, and they do a lot of resin work. So yeah, There's a lot of resin artists here on YouTube. Or have you guys, those of you that are on Instagram, over on Instagram, one of my favorite resin artists is Mrs. Colorberry. Oh my gosh, Mrs. Colorberry is got amazing. Most of the stuff she does is like, it looks like geodes, but she does some other things too. And she did an alcohol ink the other day that was beautiful. I didn't know she did alcohol ink. Yeah, ATD, Artists to Death. Yes, I love them. They're great. And so if you guys are interested in like the resin work and stuff like that, they are a really good one to watch. They so much good information over there, and they have awesome live streams. Yeah, Mike used to do epoxy floor coatings at his old job before we started our own business. But yeah, so he misses doing that. We used to do that. Sorry, guys. I'm just empty the cup here. I mean, turn the cup over to just kind of let the last little bit. But I almost think I don't have enough paint here. I almost want to put just a little bit more paint. Using a lot of white today. So how was everyone else's weekend? Mine was busy. What were you guys up to? I'm just putting a little bit more paint in here, guys, because I just feel like I need just a little bit more because I don't want to stretch out that that lacing too much. Yeah, have you guys so I was mentioning Artists Till Death, and then Mrs. Colorberry. Are you guys on Instagram or anything like that? Check out Mrs. Colorberry if you guys are. Her artwork is just so pretty, so dreamy. Ended up pouring some of that off. I had to. Just pushing it back to the center a little bit. I'm going to wipe my gloves off. Silly wearing gloves. Oh, that's a pretty one right on my arm. Too bad that's going to be wasted. So, Katie, did you start your essential oils class? Did you start your class for the essential oils? And how's the weather there, Joanne? Is it calmed down a little bit? I know you guys have had some of the craziest tornado season. All right. So this one is going to kind of be a background. That's why I was going for some lighter of the blues and stuff. I'm actually hoping to paint a little bit on top of this, possibly with a palette knife or just brush paint on top of it. I haven't decided yet, but that's why it's kind of a little bit of a mellower kind of background. You're going to be busy. Yes, yes. Totally. All right, I'm going to tilt this just a little bit this direction. All right, so the next one, yeah, that was a cobalt blue, and I just kind of threw that. It didn't look like I had quite enough paint, so I just kind of threw that over the top, and I'm glad I did throw that bright blue in there. You're probably speaking too soon, but you've had some really nice days, except for the humidity. See, that's what I wouldn't be able to handle down there. I don't do well with the heat, and especially like the humidity. I love our Washington weather. I'm good with that. So, all right, guys, I got another one. These are a case of tiles that were actually given to me. So I've been just using them up with doing this. But okay, I'm grabbing up some new colors, getting the lids off. I think we'll use the same cup, but we're going to add some different colors in there too. So we're going to run out of white during this one, but we can mix some more if we need to. Oh, is Mike? Oh, okay. All right. Talk to you later in a little bit. For those that don't know, maybe those that are new in here, Mike's my husband, but I think most of you all know that. He's at work, so he always just takes a quick break and checks in, and then he's got to go. You want to visit Washington State, Joanne? Yeah, you totally should. You know, I'm just right near Portland. There is so much around here. There's so much to go into the city and see. There's so much. Oh, yeah, like Jackson Pollock. They always, especially these. So these ones are an actual aluminum pan or like a baking pan. And I can't really peel it out as much as those throwaway ones. The throwaway ones, I can kind of bend and peel it out really well. So these ones kind of get a buildup sometimes, and they end up, yeah, looking kind of like a Jackson Pollock. Oh, look, I got paint all over it. Not a big deal, though. You're not too far in the Tri-Cities. Oh, your uncle used to live in Yakima. Oh, all right. That's a few hours, yeah, from me. That's closer to the Tri-Cities, Yakima is. But I just love the diversity we have here. I can get to the beach pretty easy. I can get out to the city, to the woods. You know, we got a pretty diverse. We can get to any type of you know, like scenery and stuff we want to. Sorry, I kind of went brain dead for a second. I didn't even remember. I'm like, what am I even saying? Trying to get this last little bit of white out. And then I guess we'll have to either mix up some more or not just white anymore. And I'm not going to be on too long today. I don't have that much room for drying right now. I have so many pieces drying that I just don't have that much room to set anything. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use some of this pearl white in here. Is the ocean warm? No. The ocean is super cold here, and it pretty much the ocean stays cold year round here. No, it's definitely much cooler than the California ocean. It stays pretty chilly in our oceans. All right, guys, I'm not sure if I should I guess I'll just do another dirty pour. This one might end up to be an abstract landscape. I'm not sure what this one's going to end up being. I've been trying to practice with painting on just like silhouette black trees and stuff on the top. Yeah, I just jabbering away, and then I get, well, there's so much going on trying to do the painting, make sure the chat, and then I forget what I'm even saying. I talk too much. Yeah, the ocean in Oregon is freezing cold, very cold. Yeah, and it pretty much stays pretty cold year round. I mean, we'll walk up to our knees and stuff, but nobody really, I mean, the hardcore people do kind of, but not too many people really swim in the oceans here. I love the beach. I absolutely love going to the beach. It's definitely my happy place. My grandmother lived at the beach for a long time, so. it makes me sometimes, think of her, and I just love the beach. Yeah, middle of April, early May. Yeah, it's pretty cold. That's well, it's just cold all year, really, our beach. But yeah, it's freezing, freezing, freezing cold during that time, definitely. And we had kind of a later, it was weird, kind of a cold snap like later in this year. All right, let me set that down, get my hands wiped off a little bit. My hands are getting a little bit slippery. I was hoping I would not lose the, I am making a mess today. And out here at the beach, we've got like the touristy towns where it's a lot of people. And then we also have, the really quiet little areas where you don't see as many people and it's more just like wildlife and stuff. Okay, guys, my torch is, I got to refill my torch. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. I hate doing this, refilling the torch. This thingy, what's it called? Butane is almost out too. I have another one. I might have to grab it. Hey, Missy Art Studio. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. How are you doing? I'm just trying to get the torch refilled. Okay, so it's refilled. I don't like starting it right after it. So I'm going to set that aside and chat with you guys. And then I'll grab it up and torch this in just a minute. I don't want to start the torch right away. So yeah, this was a super successful weekend. It was super nice to get rid of a bunch of stuff. So now I got to update my Etsy shop all this week and add some different stuff in there because I had to delete a whole bunch of stuff that had gotten sold over the weekend. So, oh, you rewatched the opening of Painting? Yeah. Isn't that awesome? And I have a lot of clothes that color. That's probably my favorite color. So yeah, that's so awesome. And that exact kind of shade of like the real deep purple. I don't know. I should know these colors. Burgundy kind of. The deeper though, they were really pretty. Yeah. We have I'm on the Columbia River too, but the other end. I ride at the Columbia River, but the other end than Tri-Cities. So yeah, so the Columbia River, I mean, is like a beach in all in itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and torch this, guys. Yeah, that's much better now that I added a little bit more butane in there. Okay, so now let that. Hey, girl Shay Marshall, how are you doing? Hey, Elena. Hey, welcome. Yes, you won. You won. So just let me know what you would like. And I was actually just saying, so I had the 2 sales this last weekend. So I sold a whole bunch of my art that was on my Etsy. So I've taken it off my Etsy because it was sold. And so I am adding a ton of stuff this weekend or this week to my Etsy. And one of the things I'll be adding to my Etsy, because I sold every one of them this weekend that I had made up, was the pendants. So I have another batch of pendants to load onto my Etsy. So those are going to be a little bit cheaper of shipping. But so just let me know. But either way, no big deal if you want the Etsy credit or if you want the cash deposit. I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking, your girl. Yeah, money's tight at the moment. I totally understand. Oh, your mom went clam digging in Oregon? Yeah, we do clam digging on the Oregon and Washington coast. I'm right at the border of Oregon and Washington. So. Oh, awesome. All right, Elena. Yeah. Just email me or we'll figure it out. We'll talk about it. Hey, Mr. Doughboy. Hey, I was in here live for a few minutes last night. Awesome. Thanks for stopping in. I think my husband subscribed to your channel too, because he's always over in silver giveaways and a lot of the coin hunter channels. And he was telling me that I think my husband, Mike the Greek, was chatting with you, Mr. Doughboy. Yeah, clamming is a fun hobby. We do the razor clams here. But the last few years, the clamming tides have been kind of weird. So yeah, clamming's been kind of different. So yeah, I had 3 winners on my giveaway. And so Elena was one of them. And then the other 2 still have to contact me. But they're not in here in the chat. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, so I just posted that video a few minutes ago. So, all right, let me turn around and see. Okay, I have one more, just a plaque to do, and that's it. But I can definitely chat with you guys for a few minutes. You've always wanted to go clam digging? Oh yeah, we do a lot of clam digging here for sure. We're about 2 hours from, hour and a half, 2 hours from the beach, depends on which one we are wanting to go to. So I'm loving that lacing down at the bottom and then up through here. Very nice. All right, I'm going to move this one, and I have one more just plaque. All right. Yeah, you did the lobster and the clams. Yeah, we don't have lobster here. That's the one thing. I've actually never, I had one. Sometimes you get sick of lobster there. So am I still buffering, guys? Are we back? I'm so sorry. I think honestly what happens, and Monica was pointing it out, I think that when I bring the paintings up close and it's really trying to focus on the close-up painting, it makes it buffer. It is buffering still. Okay, guys, yeah, I'm not sure. You guys are all saying I'm buffering. I hate that. I hate that. Not now? Okay, thank you, Joanne. Thank you for letting me know. You never know. I'm sure, I mean, you've done super long live streams, so you know that feeling. You know, somebody said, quite a few people say you're buffering, and then you never know. That's like, am I still buffering? Is it back? Is it back? You know, you never know. And especially this is my last one I'm going to pour. So I was like, do I continue? Okay, thank you, Katie. Thank you. I wasn't sure. You never know. And then you kind of feel awkward and you're like, what do I do? You just keep talking. I kind of did. I was kind of like, but yeah, it gets distracting because you're talking and paying attention to buffering and doing this. Yes, we're back. Thank you so much, H7. I don't know. I think it's when I bring the painting up close and it's really trying to like focus in on the painting. It seems to make it buffer. And I had not realized that. And then Monica pointed that out. And yeah, I've been now paying attention to that. And I really think that that's what happens. I think it's just trying to like focus and I bring it up too close. None of the Nomad channels ever go to the East Coast. Yeah, I noticed that they'll go to like the Carolinas, but they haven't really gone like north of that. They'll go to like Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, but I haven't really noticed too many of the Nomad community travel up then more north of that. Usually they kind of stay south part of the East Coast, which, you know, isn't really, it's more the south. So this one, the Tuscan teal, had the silicone in it, and that's it. But crazy amount of cells when I very first start pouring it on. These are kind of tricky to get all the beveled edges. And it's so much easier to get all the edges first, not go back and do it, because then it just doesn't look quite the same. Sorry, guys, not paying attention to chat for just a second, trying to. All right, set that one down. Wipe my hands back off. Yeah, oh, Joanne was saying she still has to use the Streamlabs. You think it's too much on your Wi-Fi and it buffers? Oh, okay. I watched the last couple. I'm gonna say I've been lurking in a lot of streams, but I haven't been chatting too much. I'm not chatting in certain streams, but I was there. I've been there lurking in quite a few. So I've been in your last couple of streams where you've used the Streamlabs, and on my end, when at least the moments I was in there, it wasn't buffering too bad, Joanne, that I noticed. But yeah, too cold there for people. You still have snow in your yard. Oh my gosh. Well, you guys had a couple of like really later snowstorms, I think, this year. The purple, pink, and silver. Oh yeah. I'll have to do one purple, pink, and silver here coming up. But this one is my last one for today, just because I have so much drying things drying right now. I gotta I don't have any more space to do anything right at the moment. I'm gonna do just through there. Did you see that, guys? It really oh, I didn't get a chance to read that. Okay, probably a typo or something. That's why you're gonna have to find a way to go by yourself. Are you thinking about being a nomad, getting something traveling around? I know you watch a few of the same nomads I watch. I think you do. I watch like Pandemonium and both the Carolines and a few. I think we watched a lot of the similar nomads. Still cold there. This weekend it was pretty hot. It's only, I think, going to be a high of like 72. This weekend I think we got to high of 82. Do I have plans after going live? Just finishing up some art pieces, maybe photoing some art, and working on updating my Etsy after the big sale this weekend. I had I need to post some more things in my Etsy and finish up some pendants. A lot of times I make pendants with the runoff paint and the leftover just little bit that's in the cup. I'll put that on photo paper and I'll make a pendant or just different things with that. Yeah, do like so John, you were saying you think you've thought about being mobile. You should do just some, trial trips. A lot of people, some people it just is amazing and they love it, and some people it just doesn't work out for them. So you should definitely do some like trial things, see if some shorter trips and then make a little bit longer trips. Oh yeah, you can't do much right now because your mom, you got to stay close with mom. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I need to stay close, my dad as well. You just started using your AC yesterday. Oh, okay, Katie. I thought you had been using your AC for a little while because it's just so hot down there. I would melt. I do not do well with the heat. I'm loving our perfect spring weather up here. We're supposed to have another week of pretty nice weather. It's 59 degrees there in Maine. Wow. So are you up a little bit northern Maine, north of H7? You and H7 are both in Maine. You like water too much? I think conserving would be a challenge. Yeah. Yeah, but I think there's ways. I think you don't have to go off grid and you don't have to boondock. I mean, you can travel and still be full hookups, and there's places to fill up your water tanks for cheap. And I get that. I would have an issue with the water. I could boondock for a little while, and I would maybe try to boondock near water. Not 100 yet. So is that usually if it gets closer to 100, that's when the AC turns on, Katie? You're mid coast. All right, H7. That's awesome. I want to go up there so bad. I have never been to Maine either. I would love to go to the coast of Maine. I watch a lot of travel channels, travel different shows, different travel YouTubers. The coast of Maine is so pretty. Well, so much of Maine is pretty. I would love to go and see. I have seen moose before, but I would love to just go see some of the wildlife and vegetation up there. It's just so wild and beautiful. So you're wanting to visit Maine, Oregon, New York, and Canada. Well, just over the bridge in Oregon, I am in Washington. So if you come to Oregon, you have to come to Washington too. It's just right near. Oh, it's usually about 102 to 105 by you. Oh gosh, by now. That's way too hot for me. I start melting about 80 degrees. Your stepdad had you bathing and drinking snow runoff river water in New Mexico. Awesome. Awesome. What bacteria? Yeah, but I'm pretty good about knowing how to the signs of fresher water, and I would hope that I would be able to, and you can always boil it too. 90 degrees right now there. All right. Gotta go make some strawberry shortcake. Oh, that sounds so good. I love strawberry shortcake with homemade whipping cream. I shake up the whipping cream in a mason jar. Shake it until it's ready to go. And then at least you got an arm workout trying to make the whipping cream. Oh, you can make a YouTube video. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Definitely. Awesome. I love strawberry shortcake. I love fresh strawberries. This last we forage for a lot of stuff. We look for a lot of berries in the summer and a lot of different we go fishing and we get mushrooms and stuff. This last summer we had an amazing haul of wild strawberries. Now wild strawberries are itty bitty little strawberries, but oh my gosh, they're packed full of flavor. We had an amazing haul of wild strawberries this past summer. It was so exciting to find them all on this hillside. The whole hillside was just covered in wild strawberries. It was ice cold in the Red River and Taos. Oh, awesome. That's such a, gosh, you guys, this country has so many beautiful areas. New Mexico is beautiful. That is one area I have been through. I love New Mexico. There's some amazing artist communities in Mexico. Some amazing, like, kind of alternative artsy little towns. New Mexico is gorgeous. That's one area I have been to. So, oh yeah, no problem. I go live every Tuesday and Thursday. And then whenever I can in between. Oh, you haven't figured out, just get heavy whipping cream and you can do it in your KitchenAid. Just don't do it for too long, then you're going to make butter. Or you can shake it in a mason jar and same thing. Don't shake it for too long or you will make butter. Because I have shaken my cream to make it butter on purpose. You didn't even warm it for baths. He just got us get down there in it every time. Yeah, for a bath. We've got the runoff from the we've got some beautiful little creeks around here. I've posted some videos of the creeks and other people have. But yeah, it's runoff right for the snow and melted snow. It's cold. I've taken some of those cold, icy snow water baths. I know about that. So am I buffering again? Sometimes I buffer and I can tell I'm buffering because the numbers start going down. But anyways, guys, I am actually going to be getting off of here. This is all I have room to paint right now. But yeah, so let me take off my gloves. These gloves are sweaty. Oh, I'm good. No buffering. All right. All right. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. No problem with the whipping cream. Yeah. Whipping cream is super easy to make. You can put it in your KitchenAid in a blender too. Okay. Thank you, Katie. So awesome. I never know. The numbers were probably because I'm done painting. This numbers start going down. But I have been on. I said I was going to be on for about a half an hour, and I've been on 41 minutes. Once you get on here and get talking, it's just easy to talk away, and you lose track of time, kind of. It's funny. But I am going to get off of here, and if I get time, I might do a face-to-face live either later tonight or at some point, because I've been wanting to do a face-to-face, just sit down live and just chat with y'all. So I will try to do that either later today or maybe tomorrow. I don't know, whenever I get a chance. So, all right, guys, you guys have an awesome, awesome day. And take care of yourselves and try to do something creative, artsy, crafty if you have some time. Try to do it if you can. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for chatting with me. It's so awesome. All right, guys, have an awesome, awesome day.